Hi, I'm Phil Waltrip, and thank you for joining me today for Living on Purpose. Do you ever read a verse in the Bible that just captivates your emotions? Well, I read one like that recently. It was Joshua 21, verse 45. Now, here's what Joshua wrote. Not one word of all the good promises that the Lord had made to the house of Israel had failed. All came to pass. Now, when Joshua wrote these words, he probably was looking back to the night Moses led them out of Egypt and how the Lord brought them through the wilderness and how he gave them victories over their enemies and now is allowing them to make the new land their home. And he could not find one time, not once, that God failed to keep a promise. You know, I often think about the words of an old song that our church sang when I was a boy. It was called Standing on the Promises. And the first verse was my favorite. It said, "Standing on the promises of Christ my King, through eternal ages let his praises ring. Glory in the highest I will shout and sing, standing on the promises of God." You know, that was a song that the Israelites could have sung too, because Joshua had at least a 50-year record of faithfulness to affirm it. And I know from my life experiences that that's true too. And I imagine that you could testify to the promises of God as well. So today, if you know that old hymn, why don't you sing it or at least hum it throughout the day, just to remind you how solid the ground is when you're standing on the promises. So remember his faithfulness today, and I will see you tomorrow.